Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from North Wilkesboro Speedway. It is time for the American Sim Racing League to set once again race number 3 of a 4-race playoff. Tonight, joining with me in the booth once again, Todd Chase Jr. Todd, good to see you. Good to hear you.
Oh, Merkel.
Okay. You didn't actually have to do that.
I had to.
Whatever. Anyway, welcome to Wilkesboro.
Yeah, this should be a really good race tonight. I mean, we got some championship implications coming into tonight's race, and it should be interesting.
You know, Derek Pemberton's on top of the board right now.
Did I fall and bump my head? Because it kind of feels like it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. But it is Derek right now leading the way here in practice. Of course, final practice, round of 8, set to get underway here in this one. We already got 2 guys locked in, so we basically got 6 guys fighting for 2 spots. Johnny Avila locked into the next round of the playoffs, which is championship week next week. And then Steve Unit's also locked in. We are waiting. I'm going to be watching Hunter Waters, Dwayne Hunt, Jeff Units, Bentley Glasser. Is that all? Adam Matz.
Adam Matz, yeah.
So anyway, Todd, what are we expecting here?
Well, I'm expecting these guys to run the high line more than the bottom. I was watching a battle in practice between Hunter Waters and Johnny Avila, and Johnny was running the high lane, and it seemed like every time he'd get through the corner a lot better and had the drive off the exit over Hunter. So I believe that's what we're gonna see tonight. As I'm messing up my words.
You're good. How many laps is that race? 150, is that right?
I believe so.
Okay, don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But what we want to do right now, guys, we want to pause for our national anthem. You guys enjoy. We'll be right back after this. All right, welcome back, guys. We got 40 seconds before we go down and start qualifying here. Once again, Derek Pemberton on top of the board. In the number 82, Johnny Avila, Todd Cray, Hunter Waters, Trent Ringler, your top 5 at the moment. Todd, let's really look real quick at the track temp. We are looking at 108-degree track temp. Definitely going to be a tire management race here, I would guess.
Oh, 100%. I mean, these guys are going to try to keep the car underneath of them as well, and also try to get to the front as soon as possible.
Which So that's something we're going to be watching out for as we get set to go qualifying here in just a second from North Wilkesboro. As the cars are done, Derek Pemberton fastest in practice with the 18.848 in the Toyota. So we'll see how they do here in qualifying as we get set to go in just a moment. I talked to Derek prior to the race. He wasn't sure if he's going to run the full thing or not, but hopefully we'll see what he does. Meanwhile, Johnny Avila heading out onto the track.
Yep.
Number 63.
He's going to run that high lane first, coming to the green, and then diamond down to the bottom to get a good run off the corner.
Dawson start finish line of 27.216 in his.
Ooh.
That's on his heat lap, so it doesn't matter. But see how he does during his actual first time lap. Time lap, sorry.
Kind of run in the middle. Should be a decent lap here for him.
Not the best, a 19.360. Still not bad, but he does cut the car off, and that's what he'll qualify. Patrick Desonier jumps up to the top of the world with a 19.055. Anybody else out there yet?
Ray Polking.
Ray Polking out there. Rob Jenkins also out there. Ray Polking going to go to fourth on the board with a 19.192. Rob Jenkins going through turns 3 and 4. See what he can do here as he comes to the start-finish line this time. Looking forward to the checker flag, or block flag, I guess. A 19.298 in his P lap, puts him on P7.
Bentley Glasser also out on the track now.
Yeah, coming to the start-finish line, and I think it might be his first lap actually.
Yeah, I think he had an incident before he took the green.
Looks like he's actually slowing down, so he's not going
to
be able to get a good lap in. Todd Guest, the number 5 Ford Mustang, out on the track right now, coming out of turn number 3 and 4, coming to the start finish line. Probably that was 1 and 2 came out of. Coming to the start finish line this time as he works through 3 and 4. Once again, looking to beat a 18.956 set by Todd Craig to the start finish line. There he goes.
Hunter Waters also out on the track as well.
Todd
just took the green.
Yeah, Hunter Waters also on the track. Derek also on the track. We'll check with Derek. He was fastest in practice a moment ago, so we'll check him in just a second. Here comes Hunter Waters coming to the start-finish line. Crossing that in 19.071. Hunter Waters going to go to P number 6. Here is Derek Pemberton, number 82 Toyota.
I'm looking for this guy right here to have a really good lap. And
He just had a moment, so he's probably going to reset and actually try to get another lap in lap 2 instead. Tough right there. Trent Ringler, though, coming to the start-finish line. Comes to the start-finish line next time, should I say. As he goes through 3 and 4 in the number 26 Toyota Supra. Looking still to beat that 18.956. Oh, he wrecked. Good Lord. He beat the lap with an 18.906. So he actually does not count his lap, though, even though he actually beat it. I guess where, I don't know why it didn't count. Maybe he had some issues or something. Here's Derek Pemberton once again. On his second lap. This lap does count, so. I believe this lap counts. Actually, this lap might not count because I think he just left. So we'll see what he does here, though. Minute 30 seconds left here in qualifying. And Pemberton, good lap there. Going to set him in P. Did it count his lap? It does not count his lap. Wow.
Nope.
That would have been good enough for P2.
Yeah.
Tough break there. That may be all that qualifies, Todd.
That's what I'm thinking.
We'll just wait and see here for just a moment to see what happens here in qualifying. There's Derek still sitting on the track, by the way. Yeah, very nice car. So I also noticed, I just got a message that actually told me only 1 lap qualifying here, Todd.
Oh, okay.
So that explains a little bit. That's why. That's weird. I guess that's why everybody only did 1 lap.
Levi Poland is out on the track now.
So we'll see what he does here. Yeah, Jeff Unit's also out on the track. Levi not in the playoff race here tonight, but still had a pretty good season. Both these guys, Jeff and Levi, both still looking to jump up the board. And
Levi's going to loop it.
Yeah, Levi smacks the ball pretty good there. And here comes the 89. And I don't know if he's going to have time to finish this lap. He's just going to shut it down. So, no, he does actually finish it. He gets the third on the board. I did not see that, 19:009. So there you go. There is your qualifying here tonight. As we get set to go green flag, here is your grid for this race. It is Todd Craig, Jesse Bunnell, Jeff Units, Dwayne Hunt, Todd Guest, Patrick DeSaunier, a good qualifying lap for him, Hunter Waters, Adam Matz, Ray Polking, Blaine Adams, Brent Adams, Rob Jenkins, Johnny Avila, Mark Jenkins, Trent Ringler, Steve Units, Bentley Glasser, Charlie Woods, Levi Poland, and Derek Pemberton. Only 20 cars here tonight, not the biggest field we've ever seen, but still a pretty decent turnout.
No, I'm expecting a really good race tonight with only the 20 guys that we have in here.
I agree too. I think the race is going to be pretty solid.
Now, if the big issue, and I noticed in practice when we got to like maybe 5 minutes left to practice, they were actually practicing restarts, and I noticed there were a couple of issues. So it'll be interesting if they can get, through those issues at the beginning.
I agree. We'll wait and see what happens here as pace cars get ready to roll here in just a moment. We're just waiting on one car to grid up and we'll be good to go. It is 150 laps, by the way. This race does not take long for 150 laps. I mean, literally, we're going 19-second laps, so
right.
It will not take very long by any means, but it should be a good race to watch here, short track racing, especially the playoffs, knowing what could happen. Chat over here, Chat's checking in, some other guys checking in as well.
So, as the cars are starting to roll, who do you have your eye on tonight, Chapman?
Jeff Unich, honestly, the third place driver, trying to make it into the Final Four. Right now, sitting the highest up in our cars at least trying to win.
I think I'm going to keep my eye on Hunter Waters tonight.
Hunter Waters is another good pick. So, pace truck ready to pull off here in just a moment.
I think we have one more lap.
One more lap before we go green. Eventually I'll get the numbers up. So here we go. Pace truck working through 1 and 2. This time 150 laps for North Wilkesboro Speedway. This will set up the final race next week in the race for the championship. If you guys do not know, the race for the championship, of course, will be at none other than Homestead, Miami. So there you go.
That should be a fun race.
Yeah, especially with that new wall dynamic stuff they put in. With this Xfinity car, it's going to be fun to see the cars running right up against the wall. Pace truck is in. Green flag set to come out. Race number 3 of the ASL playoffs is underway with green flag. Todd Cray up front.
Todd Cray still running that bottom lane. Bunnell going to run the middle. Going to have a good run coming off of 2 and down the backstretch down to turn 3.
Yeah, we talked about this, Todd, earlier. You said that this line will move up, especially as the race goes on.
Craig gonna lead that lap.
Battle back.
And we got our first caution.
First caution is out here early. Brent Adams nosed it into the wall. That's the thing. That I don't expect any cautions in this race, but you don't have to get the medium tires. And that's exactly what happened to the 23. Going through 3 and 4, a little bit back on the throttle, a little too early. Will Finn coming out of turn 4. Nosed it into the stop wall. No, barely touched it. Actually, not going to really affect him whatsoever. So we'll continue on. One good thing about this, though, caution laps do not take very long here at North Wilkesboro, so we'll get ready to double back up here in just a moment to get this one back underway.
So, 3 laps in, working our first caution. You got Todd Cray leading, Jesse Bunnell running second, Jeff Unich third, Dwayne Hunt fourth, and Todd Guest running 5th.
We are set to get going here once again from North Wilkesboro, and I think we will be doubling up next time by. Should do. Todd, I don't know about pit stops. I got a message earlier. I need to referee at the double check, but I think I was told 9 laps for pit stop. So this is a one-stop race. You're not going to have a lot of guys come in and take tires in this thing in the long run.
No, but I if we do get another caution here in the next 3 or 4 laps, I do actually see some guys coming down pit road and not necessarily taking tires, but taking fuel to top it back off to help get to that point.
Yeah, fuel window, by the way, is 105 laps around that area. Some guys said doubt that will matter because we're going to have caution. So there you go.
Right.
The green flag set to come out here in just a moment. We get set to go back to green flag racing here at North Wilkesboro Speedway, coming to lap 6 this time. We will take one more trip around before we go back down the course. By the way, guys, no broadcast tonight or Tuesday, but we do have a special announcement that I will make tomorrow. I think we do got one Wednesday at 500. I can't remember where we were. Richmond, that's right.
Yep. I'm looking forward to that race. And then Friday, we go to... come on, help me out here, Chapman. I can't remember. Yeah. That's what I thought it was. Gray had a really good restart there and was able to clear Bunnell.
Battle's going to be a little bit further back with Hunter Waters and Adam Matz. I just heard somebody hard contact into the wall. And now they're stacking them up, and that was wrong. Looks like Brent Adams. Somebody not going to be happy with this one. Yeah, the team is playing too deep, it looks like. Maybe between up into the 6. Yeah, he got loose and then overcorrect. Actually, get up on the curve and hard into the 6. So, both drivers contact. And Todd, you know this as well as I do. The damage in this race will not matter as much.
No, I mean, you don't. Aerodynamics with these short tracks really don't matter. Yeah. As we got another yellow out.
Another yellow is out, and Brent Adams once again. And I think that there's a little caution on so many. And once again, the 23 goes around all the backstretch and locks it down. And I think that might be a 1-lap penalty, and next might be a DNF. I'm not quite sure on that.
Yeah, I think it's you're a limit of 2.
Yeah.
And then you get that penalty, and then if you cause another one, you're pretty much parked.
Pemberton should know because he's done it plenty of times. But.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what he's known for now.
We give him such a hard time, by the way.
Well.
I think I deserved it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, with his talent that he's got, you know, right. he should be up contended. He should be contending for wins instead of running, 12th to 15th every week. But
especially in these short tracks.
Yes. He's a very good short track racer.
There's a lot of good short track racers in here. Like that's what Steve Unix really pops out to me as a good short track racer. We know Todd Cray is. We see that now.
Yep.
Steve Unix is another good one. He's a road course racer. Like he can race road courses. Johnny's another good one. And the reason why I say because they're such good road course racers, honestly, this is the closest type of racetrack you would get to a road course in Oval because how sharp the turns are. And I know it's kind of weird to say, but it's very true. Martinsville's another track that's like that. Reminds you a lot of the road course.
Gateway is also another one.
Yeah, Gateway can be really tough. Usually you see the road course guys actually have, a somewhat decent run at least.
Mm-hmm. The pace light should be coming off the pace truck now, this time around. Working our second caution, 12 laps in. It's Todd Cray still leading. Jesse Bunnell still running second. Jeff Unich third. Dwayne Hunt fourth. And Todd Guest running fifth. So really no change for the top 5.
So we would get ready to go back green flag this time behind the... that really looks like a Chevrolet pace truck. I'm just going to be honest.
Yeah, it does.
Really does. I think it might be. I'm not sure. Anyway, green flag is set to come back out here once again on lap number 14. We get set to go back green after working our second caution here early tonight. That's one thing we have not seen a lot this season. There's a lot of cautions early.
Green flag back out on the air. Todd Cray had a really good jump that time going down into turn 1.
That was going to be right now for second. It's going to be tough to make this pass on the bottom. We already see it there, and there you see why.
Yep.
96 able to get out in front of the 89. We'll jump back a little bit further back in this field. Right here, we got the 40 when way high. Derek Pemberton has to check up not to get back to 91 as he will continue on in this one.
Todd Cray currently enjoying almost a half a second lead.
Todd Cray up quite a bit here in this one already. Started off first as well. Already has extended the gap to about 4 car lengths right now. May have something happen a little bit further back. I thought I heard some contact, but maybe not. Here's Patrick Stonier. Patrick doing a really nice job. Down one spot before he started. Big block there put on Adam Matz. And did shoots up the racetrack and not to get into the back of Todd Wood.
Johnny Avila running that high lane. Looks like he's actually been gaining quite a few spots running that high lane up there.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think me or you either one is very surprised. Wasn't he the one that ran the high lane last week that really nobody else was going? That's what I thought. And so he's pretty comfortable running that high lane.
I mean, gets into the wall there a little bit.
I think Glasser had a moment as well as he's getting ready to get passed here by Derek Pemberton. Not sure what happened to the 24, but that's something we got to keep it on because the 24 is a playoff driver right now, one of our lowest running playoff drivers in the field. Actually, is our lowest.
Continuing to watch Johnny Avila here. He's getting these really good runs off of 2 and 4, but he's just unable to make a move when he goes into 1 and 3.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm him, I maybe try to diamond it a little bit earlier out of the corner to try and make a run. And here he goes looking to the inside. Not going to be there at the moment.
Sorry about that, Corey. I haven't been speaking really loud. That's my bad, man. I do apologize. Thanks for letting me know, though. I'm glad I seen it earlier instead of later.
Here comes Avila.
Oh, big moment there from Patrick. Just
Yep.
a little, I don't know if that was loose or just arrow loose, but he snapped the car out.
It looked like a little bit of both.
Yeah, it was really strange. I'm not sure what that was. Battle right now going to happen for third place. Dwayne Hunt putting a lot of pressure here on Jeff's units. Both of these guys started where they are running, 3rd and 4th. And there
Patrick
kind
getting
of
loose again.
Yeah, he's going around. Big save for Patrick. Now that was probably one of the biggest saves we've seen. Here's a replay. The 93 snapping out of the groove once again. There you see the car snap around right in front. Good job of actually being able to control the car. And honestly does not really lose a lot of spots. Only lost one spot, but still have a little issue. Actually, at 26 right there, Victor had an issue as well.
Meanwhile, Todd Cray is literally checked out on this field. He's now 1.6 seconds over Jesse Bunnell.
Corey Benton not here at the race now. That is true. I was thinking about that earlier. I noticed a lot of guys are actually not here tonight. Mark Jenkins, Ray Colton, Derek Pemberton, 3 cars battling here. The reason why I keep mentioning Derek, he was so fast in practice, didn't get to qualify because he only had 1 lap. Didn't really get to qualify where he wanted to. So he started dead last on the field. He is our biggest mover right now, up 7 spots in number 82. For some reason, every time Derek drops his car, he runs good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that he's our biggest mover so far in this race. I mean, he had really good speed in practice, and it's showing up here in the race.
Yeah, I noticed when he first got in here, he struggled a little bit in practice. Like he was running 11th or so, or what many cars in at the time, 11 or 15 or whatever it was. And he actually got better as that practice went on, so he started learning something. I don't know what it was, but he learned something. Here is Johnny in the 63 right now, side by side with number 5, Todd Guess.
Yeah, the lap previous, Todd had gotten a little loose, and that allowed Johnny to kind of gain on him, and there you see Johnny making the pass on completing it. And one thing I've actually just heard, it sounds like Johnny is actually downshifting into third and then upshifting into fourth off the corner.
I'm listening now. There's a little bit of a curve there.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, he is. It's really interesting.
Honestly, I don't think it's actually helping him. I mean, I know he's trying to... I mean, yeah, he's not losing spots, but I mean, he's not gaining on the guys ahead of him either, really.
Okay, looking at the last time by, he was not faster last time by. Was faster that time by. Actually, was the second fastest that I see in the field. He ran a 7:21 last time by, so Todd ran a 7:15.
I guess going to peek to the inside of Johnny. Not going to be able to get there.
Dwayne Hunt putting a lot of pressure here on the 96.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go to the inside here in turns 1 and 2. Not going to get the runoff that he needed, but I think he's going to have it here in 3 and 4. He's going to complete that pass right there, coming out of 4.
And there you go. 19 car moves up, takes second away. Jesse Linnell outside, kind of caught now with Jeff Units side by side. By the way, this is not part of the chase, but this is still a good race for him, or it could be a good race for him. We know he's good at short track racing. As we see right here, it looks like the 89 is going to be able to take this spot from the 96. Maybe spoke a little too soon.
A little bit of side draft in there out of 2.
This is a good race right here between these two. And that's the thing,
Oh,
Todd.
yeah.
Once these tires get heat on them, you don't really have the wheel spin out the corners like you normally
Right.
would. You know, I mean, when you see the 89 does take that spot away.
So it's still Todd Cray out front with a 2.5 second lead.
Yes, sir.
He's really starting to catch the back of the field here.
Looking around, everybody's in a single file now. Everybody looks pretty solid right now, as I see. Everybody's single file right now, just running some laps. And that's the thing, really. I mean, Todd Cray's checked out. He's over 2.6 seconds ahead. But one of the things is, this is such a rhythm track. You got to hit your marks every time.
Yeah, because I mean, if you make one mistake, you could lose multiple positions, or you could even let the guy that was like maybe a half a second to a second behind you gain on you, and ultimately put the pass on you.
Yeah, I agree. Out of turn number 2 this time. A little bit further back in the field, the 26 to 93. Trent Ringler starting to try to run down Patrick here.
Yeah, it looks like Trent's trying to run that mid to high lane, and it's not really working well. He ran the bottom there, and it cost him a little bit of time, but not enough to hurt him.
Watching right now, the 26 still underpowered here, running on that middle lane, trying to run off. Not sure where that was, but looking around the racetrack right now, Todd Craig still leading. Jesse Bennell set the fastest lap on lap 8, but at the moment, it is Todd Craig still up front by 2.8 seconds, almost 2.9. So he's continuing to pull away here at North Wilkesboro Speedway, trying to carry on.
I'm surprised how spaced out these guys have gotten after this restart.
Yeah, I agree completely.
I mean, I think everybody just was able to let their tires kind of come in, and now they're just settling in and trying to get some laps under their belt.
Yeah, and you also see Adam Matz now on the outside of Steve Unich. This is actually for 8th. Yeah, 5 hit the bump right there pretty good. Oh, we got a wreck.
Yeah, we got a yellow.
Levi Poland goes around. Did he get Wilson? I was talking about a lot of people not really dealing with it, but it looks like he may. Or did he hit the inside? Oh, yeah, he carried too much speed into the corner. And goes for a spin. And luckily, he's had a hard play.
And this is what I'm talking about now. Everybody coming down pit road.
Yeah.
Almost a third of the way into this race.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to. In this situation, I feel like this is one of them places where you definitely got to hit pit road. I'm going to be honest, though. This is going to put us really close to...
I think you can make it from here on out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too.
I mean, you said, what? Fuel run was, 90-something laps?
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Yeah, 105 is what I was told, so.
Yeah. Waiting a second here to see how everything plays out.
Trent Ringo must have missed his pit box, by the way.
I think so too, because at first I thought maybe he decided to stay out, but then he's going to come down this time.
I agree. So Ringler coming down, Todd Craig going to stay out. Oh, not stay out. He will stay out.
No. Yeah.
Sorry, I'll just figure out what I'm doing.
So, on our, third caution we have here tonight already?
This is our fourth.
Fourth, yep. Fourth caution, we got Todd Cray, Dwayne Hunt, Jeff Unich, Jesse Bunnell, and Hunter Waters, your top 5.
Oh, you're right, Todd. This is our third caution. I said fourth. It was actually a third. So
it's all right.
By the way, track temp, we got a little bit of cloud cover now.
Yeah,
still
I've noticed that.
Still hot.
Yeah, what? Would it go down 1 degree?
1 degree. Well, here we go. Guys, got to be careful on these older tires, these newer tires, not to get any wheel spin. That is one thing we will continue to watch as the pace truck really waiting for it to drop in. To get this one underway here once again from North Wilkesboro Speedway. We are 52 laps into this 150 lap event, so we are ticking down the laps here tonight in race number 3 of the playoffs. Pace truck drops in. Green flag's out, Todd Craig on.
Pretty much.
Good start there. Battle is going to be for second and third. And everywhere else.
Jeff Unich looking into the inside of Dwayne Hunt. Gonna take that spot momentarily. Still not gonna be able to completely clear him. Getting a little
Oh,
loose.
89, yeah, big moment there. He's definitely going to lose at least multiple spots here.
Yep.
Seeing he drops back maybe to P5 or 6. Like, yeah, right there 6. So looks like Johnny is able to take that spot away from him.
And that's just like you said, that's a product of these tires not being hot enough to get that grip.
They're not quite up to, you know, our track can't be on 105 now.
Dropping.
You ain't gonna make that big of a difference.
Nope. Got a good battle there for between second, third, and fourth. And fifth.
God, might as well throw everybody in that one.
Yeah. I mean,
good battle here right now between Dwayne Hunt and Jesse Dunno. This is for second place. Or somebody went to the racetrack. Johnny Adele went to the racetrack. Able to still continue on, but does make that battle for fifth position. Somebody just killed the wall. I heard it.
I think it was.
I do not know, but somebody.
I believe it was Johnny. It kind of looked like out of two, like he had killed it.
I don't see any damage. Yeah, there is damage there, so maybe that's who it was. Once again, if you only replace with some type of damage, you know,
right?
Was needed racing.
And there we go. The battle for second has subsided. Looks like Jesse Bunnell going to win that battle.
A little bit further back in the field, Mark Patrick. Well, not that goes away very quickly. Derek, by the way, up 8 spots. He's up to P12 now in the number 82 car. You can watch, you know, while we're watching him, fastest in practice. Goes to show you how important track position is here, though, Todd.
Yeah, I mean, if you can, it's very hard to get through the field at these type of tracks, starting way at the back like he did. But I mean, if you've got a fast race car, it shouldn't take you very long to get to the front.
I agree.
Johnny trying the high side again.
All in all, pretty good racing going on everywhere you look tonight, no matter where you look on the field. I mean, there's a lot of good battles really happening everywhere. And that's just really a product of North Wilkesboro. That's why a lot of people like this place. Like, really, there's so much racing you can do. Until I started thinking, maybe that's not actually wheel spin we're seeing out turn 4. Ain't there a big bump at the bottom of the racetrack?
You know what? You're right. In turns 1 and 2, there is a bump down there. So
maybe that's what we're seeing some of these cars get loose from. I forgot all about the actual bump that's down there.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I'm kind of wishing NASCAR would bring this place back. I mean, I know they're in talks of possibly bringing it back, but they need to bring this place back. I mean,
I agree.
When they closed this up in, what, 96, 97,
like that, yeah.
I was too young to really see any races, but from the racing that I've seen here tonight compared to some of the races that I've watched on like YouTube or something, this place does give you some good racing action. I just don't understand why they would go away from this place.
I agree completely.
Todd Cray now extending his lead to almost a second. Going down in turn 1 and 2, running that bottom lane. Doing a really good job through there.
26 and the 93. Hard contact for the 26. That is a playoff driver, and that will keep him going, but there's a lot of damage on the back of Trent Ringler's car.
Yeah, that's not what he needed tonight for sure.
Yeah, he goes down into a corner, and he may have even almost get to the back of their camera. That may have been what caused it, not wanting to get into the back, so he pushed the brakes on a little too hard. and then goes around. And Patrick, unfortunately, really nowhere to go with that either, and gets into the door. Patrick, a little bit of damage, not enough, but the 26 on the other hand, quite a bit. And that is a playoff contender. That's definitely going to hurt. Because if I'm not mistaken, Trent Ringler this season has multiple wins. Yeah, 4 wins this season. Actually has more than Johnny this season.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
speaking of Johnny, he's on pit road.
Not a horrible call, I guess.
No, they had what, 20-some laps on that. So not a bad idea, I guess. Trying something different to get off sequence.
Yeah, you might as well do it,
But now he's gonna have a hard time getting through the field. So working down on caution number 4, 71 laps in the books. You got Todd Cray leading, Jesse Bunnell running second, Dwayne Hunt running third, Hunter Waters fourth, Jeff Unich fifth.
There we go. So we will see. Todd Cray still up front. We are coming up on the halfway point of this one, by the way. See what happens here. As we get ready to go double back up.
Yep. Now, if I'm Jesse Bunnell, I try to stay as close as I can to Todd Cray on this restart. I feel like the past couple of restarts, Todd Cray has literally checked out on the field, and I think it's just a matter of anticipating on when it goes. If Jesse Bunnell can get a good launch, I think he could stay with Todd Cray.
Yeah, that's the thing with Todd Cray Todd Cray getting such good launches early. It is helping him get that gap, and clean air looks very important here. Especially start drops in, green flags set to come out.
Here we go, and. See, there we go. Todd Cray did get a good start, but so did Jesse Bunnell. Bunnell gonna look to the outside. Gonna go behind Todd Cray.
Yeah, right here is a chance where you can use that bumper. That's what they're there for. Maybe trying to move him and force him up the track a little bit. Don't want to wreck him by anything.
No.
Chance where you could use it. He may not be close enough now, but
No, and I think that's just a product of how good Todd Cray's car is right now.
Seven side by side, and turn number 2 this time. Right here's Hot Gas. May have gotten a bump, maybe even. I don't know if he got a bump from Derek Pemberton or not, but could have been. They're side by side. We two have had a couple of issues this season, but yeah, it's not going to put up much of a fight there. He's right there breaking out. Side by side, Hunter Waters and the 89 of Jeff Unich.
And there's the yellow.
Back
Got a
out.
wreck.
Brent Adams once again. And it looks like Ray Polkey is, well, this number 2 seconds. 23 goes around. I don't know if Ray Polkey was actually bothering us at all. But
I think maybe he just looped it trying to avoid.
Oh, actually, the 46 wrecked on the backstretch. It loops around. So basically, it's 2 separate incidences that happened. The 23 and the 46. both looping on opposite sides of the race. So now, what do you do? Yep, there you go. They're all coming in. You know something's going to stay out here.
Adam Matz stayed out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a smart call. Personally, Johnny Avila, probably a smart call for him to stay out.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I like the fact that he's going to stay out. A couple other cars look like they may stay out. But we'll see how this all shapes up.
Well, look at the top 5 now. You got 3 guys trying to get in, and you got 1 guy in 3rd already in for next week.
Yeah.
So, be interesting to see now what happens with Todd Cray. See if he could actually come through the field with these fresh tires.
I agree completely.
So, this is what? Caution number 5?
Caution number something.
Something.
Yeah, caution 5. Good job.
Yeah.
This stuff.
You got Adam Matz trying to get into the playoffs. You got Bentley Glasser trying to get into the playoffs. You got Johnny Avila already in for next week. Trent Ringler stayed out. And you got Rob Jenkins top 5.
Trent Ringler kind of scares me because I don't know what that damage is going to do to him. Johnny, it really does not matter personally to him.
Right.
You know, like he knows he's in. The other guys, it does matter. So, we'll see.
You'll be doubling up here this time go around, along with the lights on the pace truck should be going off, I believe.
Because we are set to go back green flag here in just a moment. From North Wilkesboro, as we wait for the pace truck to drop back in as they work down the back stretch here. Coming to lap 84. We told you guys this would not take long. We are already past halfway in this one, so here we go. The Sim Max number 9, the Max Pappas Ford Mustang going to lead the way. Green flags have come out. Watch for wheel spin. There they go.
Max with a really good launch. Goes down into turn 1, running the low lane. But he's got Johnny Avila with fresher tires looking to the inside, going into turn 3.
Johnny really should be able to take this, and if you're Matt, you're not too worried necessarily about Johnny. Honestly, like you know, you're racing your championship guys around, you're not just know he's in already. So, you know, of course you want to win, but at the same time, you're not really worried too much if Johnny wins.
And I'm surprised Adam Matz is holding his own up there against Johnny. But right there, Johnny just gets such a good run out of turn 3 and 4. He's able to clear Matz and take over the lead.
Yeah, there was about 17 lap difference. So it definitely makes a difference. Big Brett on behind them. The 10, the 23 once again. Brent Adams may be done for the night. We'll have to wait to see. Caution does come out. As, let's see. That Plymouth may got a little bit of a door here as well. Todd Guest. Derek's fine. Todd Guest gets into the 10. And again, 10 spins around. Brent Adams gets collected as well. Tough right there for them guys, that's for sure.
So, working caution number 6, 88 laps in. Got Johnny Avila leading the race. Adam Matz running 2nd. Trent Ringler running 3rd. Bentley Glasser running 4th. and Mark Jenkins running 5th. Jesse Bunnell 6th, Todd Cray 7th, which is very interesting. Dwayne Hunt 8th, Jeff Unich 9th, 10th Hunter Waters.
There you go.
I knew it wouldn't take long to see Todd Cray back up into the top 10, almost top 5 with them fresh tires.
He's going to be quick. He's going to be the car to watch out for this race. We know that, especially if he has some time. Right now, his only friend is not caution laps. That's his biggest enemy at the moment.
You'll be doubling up here again. Pace lights are out on the pace truck. Do these guys have lane choice?
I don't know. Maybe?
Because it kind of looks like Johnny's going to take the outside in a way.
So here we go, green flag. Set to come back out maybe next time by. We'll see if the pace lights go out this time. We're coming to lap 91 as we cross the start-finish line. Pace lights go out. Green flag set to come out this time. We are looking at about 60 laps to go. Todd, if you're in the middle of this pack, now it is go time.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to be starting to use the front bumper to, basically get around anybody you can because, like you said, we're almost done with this race and it's go time. You got to get to the front if you want to win.
For sure. So we'll find
out. And it definitely looks like Johnny has chosen the outside lane. Pace truck drops off, and we are green flag back again here at North Wilkesboro. Johnny with a really good restart off the top.
The battle for the second. There's still a lot of cars out there with older tires, so it's you got to be really careful. If your guys with fresher tires, you know that you're faster, but you don't want to run into them.
3 wide for 3rd.
So much for that. Jesse Bunnell is going to try to get that. Not happening now. He does take 1 spot away. 3 wide right there behind him. Good luck figuring all this out. There they go.
Yeah.
Multiple cars wrecking. They saved it, actually.
Yep, no
this
yellow.
Ain't gonna last long. This is not going. There he goes. Woo! Pemberton almost makes it through it. Gets hit from behind. Not enough damage to hurt him, but this
almost some contact between Matz and Ringler once the yellow had come out.
Yeah, that was a pretty big one. So here's the wreck. They get sideways. Hunter Waters gets sideways. Pemberton does a good job almost avoiding it, checking up a little bit. Patrick does not check up quite as quick, and then he gets hit as well, and then kind of just ricochet effect, I guess we could say, accordion effect.
Mm-hmm. The 96 laps are in the books. Got caution flag number 7. Johnny Avila leading the field. Trent Ringler now running 2nd. Jesse Bunnell running 3rd. Dwayne Hunt 4th. Todd Cray 5th. Mark Jenkins 6th. Jeff Unich 7th. Todd Guess 8th. Steve Unich 9th. And Rob Jenkins 10th.
So we will see how this all shapes up as nobody comes on pit road, I don't think, did they? But I see.
Adam Matz did. He's all the way now back down to 14th.
Yeah, I think you kind of had to in a way. Bentley Glasser also on pit road now.
Only one DNF so far tonight. That's Levi Poland.
Sir. Yeah, he had a rough go at the beginning, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So pace lights should be going off next time by here.
I mean, if I'm Johnny, keep running that outside lane on the
it's working.
restart.
Yeah,
I mean, it worked great for him the last restart.
Yeah, I agree. Coming to lap 99 as they get ready to cross the start-finish line this time. And we'll get set to go green here with 51 laps remaining once the green flag comes out. Here we go.
Pace truck looking for pit road. Johnny looking for the green flag to come back out. Still waiting. Green flag back out in the air here at Wilkesboro. Johnny with a really good restart. Yep.
Inside line really got caught sleeping there. Honestly, that could have damaged his car, kind of slowing that inside line down a little bit. There they go, 26 going to get moved up out of the groove into the wall hard. And unfortunately, Trent Ringler, not what he needed as the 96 makes some contact. See what happened here once again. Yes, he did. He just moves him up and moves him in a big circle and up into the outside wall. And that is not what he needed just because, you know, the multi-time winner.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get into next week's championship race. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen now.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. A lot of guys pitting here, though.
Which I think is smart.
Yeah,
you know, we keep getting these yellows.
Yeah.
And, you know, if we can keep getting these yellows like we're seeing, they could have a really good chance at, you know, getting closer to the front of the field because they're going to keep having fresher tires compared to everybody else.
Who are you watching right now that you think
right
has
now,
a chance to win this deal? I mean, we know Johnny has a chance of course winning, but
I'm watching Todd Cray.
that's what I'm watching as well. He keeps popping up, and I'm watching. He's got some fairly fresh tires.
I mean, he's starting in the outside lane, which Johnny has been having really good restarts. So I can actually see Todd being up here, you know, second or third, going into turn 1 and 2, or even coming off of 2, just because we know that top groove is going to go when the green comes out.
I agree completely. So here we go. Pace lights may go off this time. Maybe not.
Johnny Avila still leading the field. Dwayne Hunt running second. Jesse Bunnell third. Todd Cray, as we just mentioned, now running fourth. Mark Jenkins fifth. As we work caution number 8.
So here we go. Pace light's going to go off this time by as we get set to go back green here at North Wilkesboro once again. And like Todd said, that is caution number 8 for 37 laps now. 46 laps remaining. And only 4 lead changes, which honestly is surprising we've had 4 lead changes.
Yeah, but it's not really that surprising how we're having these cautions, you know. On short tracks, cautions do breed cautions, so. Pace truck looking for pit road again. Johnny on the outside. Green flag back out in the air here at Wilkesboro. Johnny Avila looking to the outside here in turns 1 and 2. Dwayne Hunt, not a good launch off of 2 there. Now going to look to the outside of Johnny. Not going to have a run there. Todd Cray now running 3rd. But he's got Jesse Bunnell to the inside of him.
Yeah, Todd's going to be really tough. You see the big run he gets right out of the exit. Right in about 75% of the corner,
Yep.
He gets like a big run. Right there it is again, going into the corner this time. He's able to clear the 96. Maybe not yet. Close.
Not yet, but I believe he is going to coming out of 4 here, maybe.
Oh, what just happened? Oh, okay. Well, this ain't good.
I think Johnny glitched a little.
Yeah, something definitely happened there. But Todd Crayville got a little bit of damage on that left front now, Todd.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if that's why he's not able to complete the pass here on Jesse Bunnell.
He's definitely having a bit of damage.
Yeah, and he's going to drop back to 4th now.
Johnny Avila, by the way, has the fastest lap now of the race with a 19.075. He's still out front in this one.
Todd Cray going to give Bunnell maybe a little bit of a bump there. Not enough to upset Bunnell, but Bunnell going to have a little slide there. Going to allow Todd Cray to get underneath of him. And we got another yellow.
And Cray does take that spot away, but the direction's going to be with number 10 of Rob Jenkins. He is slow on the racetrack. And here's a look at what this is. Out of turn 4, here's the butt, goes around, and does not make contact. Just a simple spin once again. We've seen that a couple of times tonight. And that's just Wilkesboro for you.
So do you pit here, or do you stay out?
I think staying out is probably the best thing, to be honest.
But I mean, if you've got no damage on the nose of the car, fresh tires, you know, you're going to be faster than everybody else.
That's tough, man. That's a really tough one to figure out. So, that brings out our 9th caution, Todd.
Yes, sir.
By the way, guys, sorry. Once again, we'll not be live tomorrow or Tuesday, but we will be live Wednesday to Sim 500 live from Richmond for their playoff race, and then we'll be live back again on Friday night. We do have some news regarding the Red Sox Racing League that I will put out here probably next week sometime. We'll just wait for everything to confirm with them guys before we do anything, but should be pretty good. Meanwhile, tonight, of course, playoff race number 3 of 4 for the American Sim Racing Series.
Pace light's going to be coming off the pace truck here. Johnny Avila, messing up his name. He's going to yell at me. Still leading. You got Dwayne Hunt running 2nd. Todd Cray now running 3rd. Jesse Bunnell 4th. And Todd Guest running 5th.
Lakeside Automotive, number 63. Johnny has 3 wins this season. Dwayne Hunt in the Arizona 11 car this season. I don't think he has a win. I don't think he has a win. I got to double check that, but yeah, it's close. I can't remember if we got a win or not, actually. I'll find out.
And staying out this time, so we're going to have another lap added.
He does not have a win. So the pace lights are actually off now, so we are doubling back up. Green flag here momentarily from North Wilkesboro. With still, honestly, 19 cars running, no lap cars off enough.
No.
We got one car that's out of, like Todd said earlier, Levi Poland, but no lap cars, which is kind of surprising for look at this. That's a weird restart.
Yeah, pace truck drops down. Johnny looking for the green flag, and there it is. Gets a really good restart going down into turn 1.
Oh boy, that 96 had to lay off. That could have been a big wreck up front. Luckily, it does not occur. Side by side right now.
Yep, Todd Curry running the bottom.
That is not what the 63 wants to see. Is that 21 though?
No, and you can tell the tire difference between Todd Cray and Johnny as Todd's going to look to the inside of Johnny.
Todd Cray looking for his first win this season, I do believe.
Look at the run he gets at the bottom.
Yeah, he gets, to me, he's getting a good run anywhere he goes. Right now, he's just hoping a caution does not come out while he's in second. And he's going to have to fall back in line for a moment. There's a lot of sliding on.
Yep. Oh.
Big wreck behind. 89 going around.
Yep, there we go.
And that will end there. It's not as well, I believe. Here's what happened with the 89 of Jeff Unich. And that is Jeff Unich, by the way, Todd. And looked like they were actually trying to avoid it. Unfortunately, got into Patrick. Really nowhere to go from the 82. Oh, he gets. So that's what happened. Derek actually gets run into the backup from the 23. I see him up into Patrick. And this is big for Jeff Unich because, honestly, a guy that we thought would have a really good chance of really advancing, not really looking good now.
Caution flag number 10 out in the air here at Wilkesboro.
Pemberton does not look very happy, by the way. I don't know if he's looking for somebody. No, he's just trying to get back in line.
Yeah.
Let's say, usually we don't. Well, maybe. Hold on.
I mean, do you blame him?
Not at all. He's not going to do anything, though. Just letting you know he's not too happy with him.
I mean, he was not having a bad run tonight.
That's the thing. Qualifying really hurt him.
Yep. But,
So
I mean, there's really nothing you can do.
This is going to be a really interesting restart.
Yeah, because now, if I'm Johnny, I know the top works for me, but I take the inside. Don't give Todd Cray the inside because you know he's going to have a really good car running that bottom. You're going to want to make him work for it on the restart. So we got Johnny Avila still leading. Todd Cray now running second. Jesse Bunnell third. Well, Dwayne Hunt. Jesse Bunnell just kind of switching back and forth. Dwayne Hunt running fourth. Adam Matz now back up inside the top 5. Todd Guest running 6th. Bentley Glasser running 7th. Hunter Waters running 8th, doing a really good job tonight. Steve Unich running 9th, and Patrick running 10th.
All right, so we'll get ready to go back green flag here momentarily. This is going to be the restart to watch, I believe, Todd. We're going to have 26 laps left in this one.
And I don't think the cautions are going to be coming to an end here anytime soon.
yeah, I think it's just picking up now that the playoffs are on the line. You know?
Yep.
If you're holding up a playoff guy, you may want to think about moving. Just, FYI. Because I don't think they're going to care.
Pace truck looking for pit road. And Johnny, wheel spin for Johnny.
Yep, big wheel spin for the 63. That might be the break Todd Cray needed.
Yep. Todd Cray down to the lead, bringing Jesse Bunnell with him from the bottom. Johnny's into the wall.
That was not expected.
Nope, he's going to drop down to 3rd. Adam Matt's going to now go to 4th, and Dwayne Hunt now in 5th.
Johnny's going to go way up the track in that one. So on that corner, and still continue on. He does hold on 3rd. Battle right now going to be for 4th. Right now, that is a big battle for 4th. That is a buffer between You know, you make it in, and that
Yep.
fine line of you may not make it in. So right now, Adam Mass will be in with Dwayne Hunt, but they have to hold on because right behind them, Bentley Glasser and Hunter Waters is both charging through the field trying to, but these guys are hoping that we stay green right now through the 9. Well, I would guess if you're hoping for that. Well, actually, they probably wouldn't have a caution as well.
Right. Now, if I'm Johnny and he's still trying to, what do you say, recover from that wheel spin on the restart there. If I'm Johnny and we get another yellow, I come down pit road now.
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations, you know, it's like, do you want to? I mean, he has nothing to lose, you know what I mean? So
No.
we go through turns 1 and 2 this time. Still watching Adam Matz here and watching Dwayne Hunt. Because Dwayne Hunt's under a little bit of pressure here from Todd Gass. He does not want to be under pressure right now.
Oh, Johnny into the wall in 3 and 4. Adamet's now going to be, well, was underneath of him.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if you want Adam Matz in that Final Four. I think he's got a really good chance at Homestead.
Yeah.
You know the practice he's going to put in this week is going to be quite a bit.
Yeah, with it being championship week.
I mean, all of them's going to put practice in. We know that.
Right.
Matz is one of the guys that will put a lot of practice in. A little bit of a bustle right now for Adam Matz. Right now, the big questions where we're kind of watching here. And somehow Derek Pemberton's back up to 8.
Yep. You were not wrong.
I have no idea how, but here he is. Now, this right here is what Dwayne Hunt wants to see. He wants to see Derek running Hunter Waters really hard. That kind of gives him just another cushion, so to speak.
Todd Cray still leading. He got about a 0.6 of a second lead over Jesse Bunnell.
Still watching Todd Guest and Dwayne Hunt is currently what I'm watching. I'm curious about Hunter Waters being right there in that spot. That is not a playoff spot that he's in. He needs to make up at least 2 spots in order to make it over to the next round of the playoffs. Matt's looking underneath Johnny,
I was just going to say that battle for third. Ooh, almost a little bit of contact there.
Close. Pretty good racing still right now on the track. We're coming to lap 138 this time. Todd Cray out front. He's like 91 laps so far of 138. So he will, of course, have that bonus point for most laps led, which does not help him in any way, but it's not what some of these guys running for a playoff spot wanted. I'm sure.
And here we go. Adam Matz now has another good run on Johnny. Gonna send it in into turn 3. And I think Johnny's just gonna, well, I thought for a second there he was just gonna let him go, but Johnny gonna send it up into the high side. Almost running into the wall.
It's crazy how big of a run you get when he does that. Look at that.
Yeah. Especially with these old tires.
Yeah, exactly. 10 laps to go, that's the line. We time the lap at 141. And this one, oh, there it goes, up the track again.
Yep.
Way up that time. But still, I mean, you see it right there. The power he gets out of the corner is pretty insane. Meanwhile, Todd Cray up front. And the number 21 Pets in Paradise Chevrolet. Looking at 9 laps to go, coming to 8 laps to go, the 95 laps so far in this one. Does have some lap traffic up in front of him that he probably will catch because he has closed in quite a bit, so he's got to try to navigate through that. If he catches him, it's going to be right at the last lap. It's something we're going to have to watch. And of course, you never know as far as cautions go.
Right.
It's definitely still happen at any time. Although the track kicked up to 95 now, Todd. So it did drop quite a bit, actually. About
Right, and you could see it. You know, everybody's starting to be a little more racier coming down to the wire here.
And the 6 laps the next time by the line. Still a battle right now going on for second place. 6 laps.
I guess you could say it's a 3-car battle for second.
By the way,
Johnny.
Todd Cray. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Johnny's gonna send it in high again. Lose a little bit of time out of 4.
Todd Cray, by the way, just got around the 6-car Blaine Adams, unfortunately. But that is 1 car down. Now he's got the next one up in front. That will be Rob Jenkins. By the way, it is official. Jeff Unich is out of the championship hunt. A tough break there for Jeff this season.
Yep. 4 to go.
And there goes Todd around the 10 margin. Hunter Waters looking above Steve Unich, but here comes Pemberton taking a peek, trying to grab the 8th position. Once again, this is big for Dwayne Hunt. And Pemberton is able to take that spot away. It's a crossover, and you don't think he's going to be able to get it. He does not. 2 laps to go.
Jesse Bunnell was able to get around one of them lap cars. Now Johnny and Adam Matz now running the bottom, trying to get around the 6 as well. Jesse
out.
looking to the inside of the next Rob Jenkins' next lap car.
White flag going to be in the air this time for the 21 of Todd Cray. He's looking for 104 laps led here tonight in the 21 Pets in Paradise Chevrolet. Working on the backstretch into turn 3. Todd Cray looks for the first checkered flag for himself this season. He will win at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Jesse Bunnell.
Johnny.
Yep, Jesse finished second. Johnny, where did he finish? Third?
Third, yep.
Adam Matz and Dwayne Hunt. Adam Matz and Dwayne Hunt will advance, by the way. And there's some little bit of love tapping going on between Matz and Dwayne. Congratulating each other on making the Final 4. So our Final 4 will be Adam Matz, Dwayne Hunt. Also, it will be Steve Unich and none other than Johnny Avila. So there you go. A lot of congratulations going on. Todd Chase. We'll be right back and talk to him.
All right.
Todd Cray putting it in victory lane here at the start-finish line, doing some donuts. We'll pull him in momentarily and talk to him as a big win from Mr. Cray. Congratulations to Todd. He definitely deserves this one as he was able to lead 104 laps in the number 21 Chevrolet. Todd, got a copy.
Hey, got you guys.
Man, what a race for you. Let's just say it because you was really fast off the get-go, qualifying up front, which seemed to be very important. And then you actually fall back a little bit, get caught in a little bit of traffic, and did wheel spin by Johnny. He was able to take back away the lead and lead 104 laps in this one.
Yeah, one of those good nights for me. Love them short track races. So had a good start, ran some good consistent laps, had some good battles there with some guys early on, and long run speed, we just had it. But I got caught there a little behind on the pit strategy and put Johnny up there, and I knew he'd be tough. But once I got there, it felt like we were going to be able to make our move, which would have been really fun. But, yeah, that wheel spin hurt him, and he held on. But, yeah, fortunately, there was no late cautions, which I was kind of, expecting there at the end. So I wasn't really running it too hard, just enough to stay out front. But, yeah, good win for us tonight.
Man, not only that, first one, I believe, of the season for you, so that's got to feel nice a little bit.
Yeah, I had a rough season, so it's good to come back and get a win. But like I said, schedule really doesn't fit my style too good, so when it's time to go short track racing or tracks like Richmond and stuff like that.
Right.
Really, that's where I'm at. But yeah, it's a fun, tough league. You gotta have all your angles together to win here. So
Sure.
I got to pick up my road course stuff, and but yeah, we're real happy to get the win.
All right, man. Well, you know what to do. Shout outs and all that here after a big win here at North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, not much, guys. Infinite Heroes on board. You guys for putting on the broadcast. Pat, Jeff, and all the guys at ASL putting the league on. Yeah, that's about it. Cousin Jess is out there waiting for a win here on Sunday night. So finally got one for her here on Sunday night. So we're happy for that. And, we're going to come back next week and try to do it again.
For sure, man. Hey, good job tonight. Congrats on winning.
All right. Thank you.
There you go. Next up, it is going to be Jesse Bennell, a car that we have not talked to here in quite a moment. Let me talk to him right now. Jesse, it's had him up in the booth, man. You got a copy.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Haven't got to talk to you a lot this season, but here it is, man. A lot of momentum here tonight. You've started up in second place and finished in P2. Pretty solid night overall.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Like the short tracks and get around this place pretty good. So survived the night, and P2 is pretty good. Hasn't been a great year, but we're trying, and we'll take P2. Congrats to Todd on the win, and I was just trying to stay out of the way of the championship contenders.
For sure. So let me ask you this: I'm pretty sure you're going to be happy to hear this. It seems like we are going to go to the next gen car next season, and I kind of want to go ahead and hit on that a little bit here tonight. You have not had the greatest season with the Xfinity. Are you looking forward to switching it up and go to the next gen?
Yeah, I am. I've run a few races in that car. It seems to suit my style pretty good. Right. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good change for all the guys in the series.
I agree, too. Shout out to all that, man. Second place tonight.
Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir. You do the same, buddy. We'll pull him back up, and once I figure out where I got to go, because I forgot where I am. So we'll pull him back up and then bring it on the next one. I'm going to put him right there because I forgot where I got to put him. So next up, it is going to be Johnny Avila here in this one. And we will pull him in right now. Johnny, inside him up in the booth, man. You got a copy.
I hear you, bud.
Wasn't easy by any means for a top 3 finish. You had a lot of laps later here tonight. We already seen that, of course. You actually had 40 laps. Wheel spin ultimately was the one that really cost you that top spot.
Yeah, I didn't expect the pit strategy to work out the way it did. I honestly just pitted because, I was surrounded by a bunch of playoff guys, so it's I just wanted to get out of their way, and it sort of helped me get up front. And then on that restart there, I accidentally went into first gear instead of third gear, and that's why I fell back.
For sure on that one, man. And, of course, going into next week, the championship round, which ultimately is everybody's goal for anytime you're racing a season or a league or anything like that. What's your thoughts heading to Homestead next week, especially in this car with that new, I don't know what it's called, but that new dynamic wall or whatever it is where you can actually run that high line there? I feel like you may be good there.
I don't know. It'll be interesting. Homestead is one of my better tracks. I'm going to just have to make sure I get my pit strategy on point because that's what cost me last year.
Yeah, for sure on that one, man. You know what to do. Shout outs and all that.
Just want to shout out everybody that puts this together, Lakeside Automotive, and you up in the booth every week, man. Bringing us a great show.
Hey, you did a good job tonight. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. All right, there you go. We will hop back over with Todd Chase Jr. now and talk to Todd, who, honestly, pretty good race all in all, Todd.
Yeah, I believe we had a really solid race tonight. I mean, for the 20 drivers that we had tonight, we did end up having some cautions there, a total of 10, but I think we could also say complete domination for Todd Cray, leading, what'd you say, about 104 laps or so tonight?
Yeah, 104
So,
laps. So, Todd, the question is going to be who wins the championship?
I'm watching Johnny. I believe he's going to have a really good chance next week at Homestead.
I think with that high line, I think he will be one to watch. And I'm going to be honest. Dwayne Hunt's impressed the crap out of me. I know he's kind of an underdog a little bit going in. And we didn't speak a lot about Steve Eunice tonight, but, man, any of them guys can really win it. I'm just going to be honest. So,
I mean, it's going to be a good group of guys going into the next week.
yeah,
for
any
sure.
of them deserve it. Once again, thanks to our sponsors, Splash and Go Graphics, Clocks by Christopher for providing the championship trophy for these guys. Of course, Max Pappas as well. These guys always do that. Sim Max and all that stuff. We support Infinite Hero here at Tampa SUV Rentals. We appreciate all you guys. Y'all have a great night. Take care as always, and God bless.